My next little sewing project, something that I've been thinking about, is the Anthea blouse from Anna Allen Clothing, and it's a PDF pattern, which makes me a little bit nervous. I'm also thinking this is just a good excuse to go to my library and maybe check out a book and then also print stuff. It's pretty cheap to print stuff at my library, but also the library that I used to go to is closed now. I think they're doing like construction, and so it's gonna be closed for a couple of years. So this is a good opportunity for me to find out what my new nearest library location is like. I sent in the request. It seems like it's ready. So I'm just gonna go to my library tomorrow and print out my pattern. It's like 50 pages. So that'll be really fun and not anxiety inducing. I'm gonna make this quick because it is like 95 degrees outside, but we are at the library. I am going to print out my pattern. I sent it to them through email, so I'm hoping that works out because I did not bring a backup. I'm nervous. I don't know where the printers are and I just get nervous in public, but I'm excited to learn a new process. I also found a parking spot in the shade, so that is cool. Okay, here we go. We did it! It was really easy. The first machine kept timing me out in the middle of me trying to type my like card number. And they take card. Online it said they only take dollar bills or quarters, so I went and got quarters. And yeah, they take card. Also, they would not take my $5 bill, so I paid with card because I didn't want to sit there and like insert one quarter at a time for like $5 worth of quarters. And also, we have laundry machines that operate with quarters at our apartment complex, so I have laundry money now. I did like 3 errands today already. Isn't that amazing? I printed the pattern. It was really easy and I'm excited about that. I'm really hoping that this is correct because I did not check. Let me go get a ruler. Measures correctly. Okay, halfway through. It's going okay. I don't know. It's kind of like a little puzzle, you know? Cowboy says hello. He's part of this now. I have all my pieces cut out. This is just a sizing scale thing. I have everything cut out for the pattern. Cut out the front piece on the fold and I cut out the back piece separately. So now I have to cut the back piece together. I'm hoping it doesn't take too much of the seam allowance. I feel like I could get a lot done. Like the next step for this is top stitch this, top stitch the other one, connect them together. And then I think it's the neckline and then the sleeves. And so it's like a really simple, easy thing. I have complicated it by cutting it out wrong, but I think it should be pretty quick. I'm also not 100% I have the right thread, so I'm gonna see what kind of thread I have. Like I can kind of get away with not having the right thread for this, but for the top stitch, I definitely can't. So these are the thread options. I had a white thread, I guess, at some point. I might have it somewhere else, so I might go digging. But that's obviously the closest. I think purple would kind of look cute, and I might try it. I think the blue would also look kind of nice. And I think otherwise this is my closest option, even though it is not quite the right option. I need to reorganize this. This is a mess. I feel like I do sewing projects and then it ends up like this. Okay, I'm gonna go with this one. It's like slightly pinkish ivory, but it's the closest I have. I do not have just plain white, unfortunately. And my next step is just to edge stitch both of the fronts. So we'll see how that goes. I'm a little nervous. It's at like 3/4 of an inch, and that just feels like really narrow for buttons and buttonholes to me, but I think there's 7 buttons, so they're gonna be kind of small for this top. I'm also thinking I wanna hem it a lot more than what it's at, but obviously I've already cut it. I should have like measured it out better where you like shorten it with the pattern, but we are where we are. So my next step is to attach the front to the back. I'm also gonna do French seams because, as you know, I love them, and also I don't have a serger and I don't really like the way the finish looks when you do like zigzag stitch. So with the seam allowance in mind, I'm gonna be doing French seams, and so it's a little bit different of a process, but I am following the instructions, and the instructions are very clear so far. Shout out to Anna Allen for making your instructions clear. I have a shirt, and it fits actually really well. I kind of like the bagginess of it. I do want to crop it pretty significantly. Like, I think I want it like here. It's cute. I like it. French seams. Okay, what is my next step? I think it's to do the bias tape. It looks so good. It's like so simple. I'm not even a full hour in, and I have like most of the shirt kind of completed. I think the sleeves are probably gonna take the longest, but bias tape time. My little pattern paper boy. Yeah. Hi. Sorry. Use your hands. Thank you. Okay, enjoy. Okay, I have the neckline done. It's a little sloppy. This is kind of what it looks like. I don't know what to do about this. Okay, I don't know. I tried to go in and like correct everything. I think my next step is sleeves. I'm so excited. I feel like I could get the sleeves in here today, and then I'll just have buttons and buttonholes, which I'm probably gonna do by hand again. I'm still scared of the machine after last time. I have 2 sleeves that are huge. I just need to attach them to the top and then hem and then do buttons. So it's still a lot of work, but I'm excited because it's really close. Well, I've added both the sleeves to the shirt. I just need to press it and hem. But Cowboy has decided that he wants some love right now, so. Sleeves are on. Feels too voluminous. I just feel like the sleeves kind of have they just look very like flat. It's another sewing day. Last thing I was gonna do was hem it, but I tried it on a few times since sewing it, and I just think the sleeves are too much. They're probably like a little bit too big, but you can probably tell I've taken the cuff off. I feel like it just wasn't like tight enough to my arm that it was kind of making it look silly. So I have cut out new cuffs. Oh my goodness. I'm dropping everything. Cut out new cuffs, and I'm going to attach them, which shouldn't take too long. It's not like that big of a fix. I'm just annoyed that I had to do it. Like, I really didn't want to. I was just gonna do the buttonholes, but then I was thinking about it. I'm like, it's just not gonna sit right with me. So I'm gonna do this, and then I'll check back in when I'm done. It's not that difficult. I just like sew it, turn it over, and then I've been like folding it a little bit in so that it's like a clean line, and then sewing it again. Fixed the sleeves. I think they're fitting a little bit better. I did the hem. It got really wonky. I think the curves make it difficult, so it's kind of funny. But basically, I just need to do the buttons and the buttonholes. It's button time. I wasn't sure which buttons I was gonna use for this blouse. I kind of have a little bit of a stash, but I was thinking all of one color would be cool, or like all colorful ones. I ended up just choosing kind of white or cream buttons. It felt more aligned with the style and what I wanted from the blouse. Okay, so I didn't record most of it, obviously, because I didn't feel like it, but the buttons are on. I have the buttonholes. I feel like there's some really good buttonholes in here. Kind of where the buttons are. Some of the buttonholes, like this one, I feel like is really clean. This one is also pretty clean. And then that one's kind of a mess. But overall, I'm pretty happy with it. I need to try it on. Again, I like hemmed it and fixed the sleeves. So, I just need to try them on. Yay! Here it is on. I think it looks so good. The crop is like really just right. It looks so good. This project actually did not take that long. It took like, I want to say like 3-ish days, and that was like me like really extending it out and like kind of taking my time with it. So it was really easy to do. I also feel like it's very beginner friendly. The instructions are pretty clear. There are a few things that I changed about it, obviously. Like I wanted to do the French seams, and then with the cuffs on the sleeves, I decided to do it like I did the collar, but I kind of wanted it to be clean on the inside, just like it is on the outside. So I did like a little fold in there. And then the hem is probably the hardest part for me. You can kind of tell it got a little wonky. I think that's just the curve. I've never really sewn a hem like this before, and it's just like these two spots. I think there might be, let me check the back. Yeah, it's just the two front spots messed up on, which is annoying. Other than that though, it was really easy, and I think it turned out really great and looks very simple and elegant. This is just one of the ways I've styled it. It's obviously a white blouse. You can style it a million different ways, but I'm really glad I attempted this pattern, and I'm a lot less nervous about PDF patterns now. I think probably the worst part about it is taping all of the paper together. It was very much worth it for this shirt. Thank you for watching. Bye!